It all began in August 1966, when Joe and Jean Pritchard moved into the house with their two children, 15-year-old Philip and 12-year-old Diane. Initially, the family noticed minor oddities: strange drafts of air, mysterious puddles of water, and lights flickering. The first significant incident took place while the parents were away on holiday. Philip, left at home with his grandmother, witnessed a white powder falling from the ceiling without any apparent source. Attempts to clean up the mess were futile as the substance kept reappearing. This was followed by a sequence of loud crashes, cupboard doors swinging open violently, and heavy furniture moving on its own. Soon the phenomena became much darker and more aggressive. The entity began manifesting in grotesque ways. Pictures were slashed, furniture was overturned, and the family started hearing eerie sounds that reverberated through the house, such as growling, hissing, and a guttural voice that seemed to come from nowhere. As the activity intensified, the family caught glimpses of a shadowy figure dressed in a black robe, with a hood covering most of its face. This apparition would later be named the Black Monk because of its distinctive appearance. It was during this period that the haunting reached its peak of violence, seemingly targeting 12-year-old Diane with particular malice. Diane was frequently assaulted by the entity. Her hair was pulled, she was slapped and scratched, and on multiple occasions, she was dragged up the stairs by an unseen force, leaving visible bruises and cuts on her body. In a bid to understand the nature of the entity, the Pritchards looked into the history of the property and the surrounding area. What they discovered added a chilling layer to the haunting. It was revealed that the house was built near the site of a 16th-century gallows, where criminals and accused witches were executed. According to local law, one of those executed was a disgraced monk who had been accused of heinous crimes. The Pritchards, desperate to reclaim their home, reached out to the church and various paranormal experts in hopes of banishing the malevolent presence. Paranormal investigators flocked to 30 East Drive to experience the phenomenon for themselves. Some of the most compelling evidence included photographs of dark, shadowy figures, unexplained temperature drops, and physical objects being thrown or moved with incredible force. One investigator witnessed a large grandfather clock being flipped over, even though it was too heavy for a single person to lift. Despite the continuous presence of investigators, the haunting never ceased entirely, and no one was able to provide a definitive explanation for the events. After years of enduring the paranormal assault, the Pritchard family decided to move out of 30 East Drive. Following their departure, the house lay vacant for several years, but stories of strange occurrences continued to emerge from new occupants and curious visitors. Even today, the property is known as one of the most haunted houses in the United Kingdom.